Once upon a time, in an era where empires rose from the ashes and crumbled into oblivion, there brewed a saga. A saga so profound that it left a forever lasting mark on human civilization. A saga that brought out the dark side of humanity. This is the saga of the First Crusade. The year was 1095, a time when faith held the power to move mountains. It was back when Europe and the Middle East were divided by Christian states and Muslim states. During this time, a very important leader, Pope Urban II, made a rallying call. He asked the people of Christendom to travel to Jerusalem, a city considered holy in their faith, and liberate it from Muslim rule. People from all walks of life responded to his call. Nobles, knights, and even everyday folks like farmers and blacksmiths. They were motivated by their faith, a desire for adventure, and the hope of finding wealth. This wasn't a walk in the park. They had to travel through unfamiliar lands, face strong armies, and deal with a lot of hardships. Through rivers and mountains, they pushed forward, fueled by an unwavering desire to fulfill their divine mission. As they marched onwards, the Crusaders encountered challenges that tested their commitment. The legendary Siege of Antioch, lasting for months, pushed them to their limits. Starvation, disease, and internal conflicts was now threatening to shatter their dreams. After several years of travel and battles, they finally reached Jerusalem. It was June 7th, 1099. Tension filled the air. The next day would bring the biggest battle they'd ever face. As dawn broke on June 8th, they launched their attack. This day would test their courage, their faith, and their determination to the limit. Their emotions soared as they set foot in the holy city, fulfilling their divine mission. By the end of the day, Jerusalem was captured by the Crusaders. It was a significant victory, a turning point in history that we still talk about today. The First Crusaders was more than just a military journey. It showed the world how powerful faith can be, how much humans can endure, and how events from long ago can still impact our world today. But amidst the triumphs, the First Crusade also exposed the dark side of human nature. To truly understand the story of the First Crusade, we must also confront a few chilling realities. The complexities of history force us to look beyond the glory and into the very heart of darkness. As the Crusaders marched through the lands, they unleashed violence and bloodshed upon innocent people, committing acts of atrocities in the name of their cause. What had started as a journey to reclaim the Holy Land was now poisoned by dark acts of cruelty and destruction, leaving a stain on the noble intentions that had set them on this path. But every coin has two sides to it, right? So was there anything positive that came out of this? In the shadow of conflict, amidst the echoes of warfare, there emerged aspects of the First Crusade that shone like a beacon, casting light on a path towards progress and unity. As Europe and the East clashed, there was an unexpected exchange. An exchange of ideas, knowledge, and cultures. Crusaders returning home brought with them new understandings of medicine, mathematics, and astronomy from the Muslim world. They also introduced Europe to new foods, spices, and textiles, transforming their way of life and sparking progress that would fuel the Renaissance. This silver lining in the dark cloud of the Crusades reminds us of the potential for growth and understanding, even in the times of conflict. In every chapter of our shared past, there are lessons of resilience, adaptability, and the enduring spirit of human connection. So, my fellow time travelers, on this historic June 8th, let's remember the sacrifices and the enduring legacy of the First Crusade. It was a chapter that defined an era and left an indelible imprint on the course of history. Let their stories inspire us to pursue our own noble quests, but also remind us of the importance of empathy, compassion, and understanding in the face of cultural differences. And if your noble quest happens to be to learn about the first tornado that ever hit the US, then I'm sure you'll enjoy this next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Behind the Date, where we dive into the stories behind each special day. I'll see you in 1643 in Essex County, where America is about to witness its first tornado.